Man, what's up, man? We back with another episode of the Retro Show, man. We with the big dogs. We back in the building. To my left, the blueprint, Mr. Bees himself. And to the right, I got the juice. You see how you put the in front of it? When you important, they put the in front of your name. The Bees and the juice, you feel me? That's when y'all know y'all at another stature. I ain't at that level yet. I'm just regular old top.
All right. What the kids say, you glazed.
Hey, that word is over you. Hey, speaking of the kids, RIP TikTok. TikTok going down. What y'all gonna do? Y'all some TikTok.
What's crazy is they just put they just passed a little joint that say it's got like 270 days now, so they pushed the way back.
That's fake.
No, that's real.
Where you see that on?
The news?
That's fake.
Yeah, because Elon Musk trying to buy it. They thinking about selling it to him, so.
Man, they not selling that app, bro.
What you gonna do? And I heard it's not even banned. I heard you won't even get in trouble for even having it on your phone. It's just
up to your discretion.
I guess.
Nah,
My theory is I think that TikTok is gonna continue, but it's gonna be subscription based. I feel like it's gonna have some type of monetary situation where you're gonna have to pay monthly or yearly. You know, just like regular subscription. You could set up how you want to pay it. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna get some money out of it. So it's a money grab. Whatever going on, it's a money grab. Somebody, first of all, the US want their hand in it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it's not a US based app, and everybody in the US own that motherfucker. So they just trying to find a way to get their in.
I definitely think they're gonna sell it though, for sure.
Man, so the problem supposedly is, like I say, it's somebody in China or China that own it, and they say he's stealing U.S. information, and they don't know what he's doing with it.
Is it at this point? Is it really that hard to steal U.S. information? I mean, PS5 was just hacked. I mean, I don't think taking TikTok away gonna be the solution on keeping all information already out there. Like
I was just gonna say, I don't give a fuck who you is. Your information is out there somewhere. Your ass just ain't got it.
Or you just ain't got nothing to get. Nah, this is a bad batch right here. We gonna send them back.
I did see a video where they said, man, it's a million Chinese apps on the market, I guess, that they don't care about. They just messing with TikTok or the owner of TikTok.
Man, you know? I seen somebody say they got hacked from one of them vacuums, the little tankless vacuums. I guess it connect to Bluetooth. And I guess people was putting their information in there. And it was a Chinese-based product. So that information got hacked and stole like that.
They hacking through the vacuum now, bro.
It's
too Wi-Fi.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll be TikToking everything, boy.
Yeah.
That's look. TikTok is it show you how to cook. You got cooking with Kaya now, but you got all type of different people you can learn how to cook from if you want to, you know what I'm saying, do a little meal. Any problem, troubleshooting, go to TikTok.
Bro, TikTok only successful because it's 30 seconds. All right, cool. I don't want to watch YouTube used to be the thing when our attention span was a little longer. All right, I'm going to sit down and watch a 30-minute video. Now you man, I can watch clips of this 30-minute videos and the clips a minute a piece. Yeah. And I can 2 times it. Because I 2 times everything. I ain't watching none of that regular speed.
Nah, that was the wildest shit when I first realized this nigga watch everything sped up.
That is crazy. That shit be going so quick. I don't know how he watch it.
You get more information in a quicker time if you speed it up 2 times.
Hey, what's crazy, I swear, was like you said, your reaction when you first seen it, I was like, bro, this dude this ain't no way he's watching this. And I ain't gonna lie, I seen a female, I think Coco Jones said she do the same thing though.
I can't watch a video on regular speed. It sounds like it's going so slow. I'll be like, nah, I can't do this. I gotta speed this up.
That's great.
I still ain't on the TikTok wave.
You ain't got no TikTok?
I got a TikTok, but I don't get on it.
They said you was on there dancing, man.
Goddamn lie. My last post was probably 2 years ago on that motherfucker.
With the players.
I ain't never posted on TikTok, but I do be TikTok hunting like a motherfucker. I go on there.
I mean, if now somebody send me, somebody text you the thing, it open up your, I'll watch something somebody send to me, but I ain't never still to this day just got on TikTok. One thing I do, I have used it for, it's like traveling. If I'm gonna go somewhere, looking up spots and stuff. Like I said, give you the short versions and shit. Like, here's the top 10 nightlife places in this location. I have looked at it for that.
And I ain't even gonna fake it. TikTok make everything interesting to you because I ain't even gonna fake it. I was just at the doctor. I watched this dude he had like a 12-part tutorial on how to get to the dark web. I ain't got no interest on going to the dark web, but I watched all 12 parts just because it was a minute long, and I was like, all right, cool, this passing time.
But that's what they mastered, though. They mastered short form content, and that's stuff like that's the way, man. That visual short term content. That's how the future go. Even you see YouTube doing it now, Instagram Reels. Everybody trying to do short form content. They just mastered it. Like you say, you take a 1 minute clip, they put up all this editing to it to get your attention. And on top of that, they really say the app really just made to sell stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why you be seeing a lot of marketing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of everybody this and commission this and that. And I'm just like, oh, that's smart, bro.
Cause I ain't gonna fake it. Like, is it easier for y'all to scroll TikTok than it is YouTube? I feel like YouTube shorts just feel like you in the basement. And TikTok shorts is like, yeah, it is more lighter. It's more fun. It's more alright. But when you go to YouTube, you're like, man, damn, this shit feel educational for real, for real. This feel like,
man, I done found so many podcasts and stuff off TikTok, boy, that I just, like you say, see a couple episodes, I go on their page, end up following them and subscribing or whatever.
Keep it a buck. What you be on TikTok doing? You just showed you freaky, man. You talking about anything you could have said on TikTok. You talking about cooking with Kanye.
It's in the algorithm. Look,
it's in your algorithm.
Nah, it's in everybody. It's on your For You.
I ain't seen it in a while.
I
don't even see this shit on Instagram.
It was a quick wave. She probably still doing her thing, but it was a quick wave. But just like I'm pretty sure when you go on TikTok,
well, they had she you know what so they had some shit on Twitter about her.
I see. See, you be on Twitter. You be on Twitter.
Well, so I'm still on Twitter.
So I ain't gonna lie though. So you on Twitter? You see how Elon Musk running Twitter though?
Yeah.
How he making people pay for everything? That's how
I pay for nothing on Twitter.
But that's like check marks and stuff. Though.
I don't even tweet.
But yeah, I seen that thread though.
Nigga, I go on Twitter for. Twitter is like my news thing.
Yeah.
Like if I want to know, like somebody, if they say somebody died, I'm gonna go on Twitter because this page is on Twitter that's like 100% concrete information.
Hey, I swear that's the new
to me anyway.
Y'all rocking with Elon taking over TikTok though? Y'all rock with Elon? Y'all like the way Elon conduct business? You know, he gonna be like what, right hand man to the president? Y'all ready?
I mean, shit. If you ain't got to get ready. I mean, shit, I don't find nothing wrong. I mean, he just, to me, he doing what we'd do if I had all that money. Shit, fuck it. I got the money to buy everything. Fuck it. Oh, y'all worried about this going away? Like, shit, fuck, I'm going to buy it. We keep it.
Yeah. Y'all need me. Yeah. I get this shit in order.
He ain't did nothing too weird yet. Shit.
Hey, I heard him, because him and the other senator dude, I forgot, he a like Indian type dude, who going to be over whatever department it is. I think it's called Doge or whatever. Like the kind of control like the spending on the economy or whatever. I heard they said they like firing like a lot of unnecessary departments and employees. Guess how they say they're gonna figure out like who to fire, who not to fire. They said they're gonna come up with a whole list of people like all employees. Like whoever odd, y'all fire. Whoever even, we're gonna keep.
Damn.
And they cut though. They say Trump will fire you quick, boy. So you know them billionaires don't cut. They give you up out of there. But true, I ain't gonna lie. True, he is doing generational, futuristic stuff. I feel like if anybody could put something together, Elon could do it. You know, shit. Look what he did with Tesla. And what else he do? SpaceX. All that type.
I feel like we need
That's
people.
SpaceX.
Yeah, I heard they lost a lot of money on that.
But I heard I thought it went back up. I heard he, lost $200 million.
Brother, people still stuck up there.
Oh yeah. But that's crazy. If you
them two astronauts been up there since last year, and they said they ain't come back to about January. They ain't come back to like April, May.
It was a man and a woman.
Yeah, man and a woman, and they got up there, and then something happened.
But they coming back though.
All right.
They coming back.
Send me up to goddamn space, and I come back 6 months after I'm supposed to come back.
I'm glad you don't come back at
all. I need $100 million.
He gonna take girl for sure.
Either they not coming back. They coming back with a plus one.
Yeah.
It's a little baby. This might be a little baby.
Come on, man. And they both married. They fucked up both houses home.
Yeah, they definitely is gonna be.
Cause what, bro? If you stuck up there, what else can you do after looking at each other for so much time?
Say,
Man,
Eli.
what's to it?
Eli, he gonna pay for it.
Hey, what's
He
crazy?
got a little head at least.
Now that I think about it, bro, y'all know it was a movie with black dude and the Chinese girl, like astronauts got stuck up in space and whatnot, and crazy little movie, man. That should be crazy how motherfuckers be predicting shit like this, like man.
I ain't going up there.
Man, I feel like every movie be.
I feel like you'll do that shit though.
Me, nah.
Yes, you will.
I'm too scared, bro.
Nah, you is a wave rider. I
It's
swear,
futuristic
like,
one of
yeah,
them.
Eli.
You will get on the motherfucker. If he came in here right now
I
and
got
said,
it.
I need one of y'all three to
100.
go up there, you will go up there.
100 million.
I ain't going
Yeah,
up
nah, I
there.
got
And then they say for real going too. You
Hey, that's what's crazy, dog. I'm happy you said that because I had a question for y'all later, bro. And I know what my answer gonna be. But for Sophie say 100 million, I'm going.
No, it ain't 100 million though.
That's what it's gonna.
You gonna
take
get a
for me.
light look. You gonna get
Nah, he got
a regular ass stipend like they get.
Ain't no way they not coming back with. I'm gonna be. Well, I'm so
So how
smart.
much you think astronauts make?
When I go to space, though, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do every podcast. I'm gonna do every show. I'm gonna drop merch. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna drop some retro space merch. I'm gonna get my 100 million out of it.
They be up there. They be lying though.
Yeah, I don't think they be going
All the
anywhere.
shit that they be saying.
They at the crib right now. Them people ain't out of space.
Man, them people in North Pole.
Man, them people in Iceland or Greenland or something, man. They chilling. They somewhat ducked off. And they finna, you feel me? They probably going through a simulation right now. And literally, they probably got the little, they probably really made the rocket ship. They probably really shot it off and everything. But that mother landed right overseas somewhere. And they just chilling for 6 months. That's it.
That's a lot of shit you did, boy. The motherfucker. To prove what though? Even if they did go up there and not going up there, like if you really like just a regular pedestrian, like who gives a fuck? Like we still to this day probably don't even know why they going up there. We don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
What's
even know the mission.
what's the goal? Like what y'all aiming for?
I think they trying to prove like that it was life on them other planets.
Like, and if it was like.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Elon Musk, man, as a fellow broke person, and this new millionaires, I feel like billionaires, we keep saying people get more money. The gap getting bigger and bigger from, low income to the guys at the top, man. What's y'all take on that? How y'all feel about that income inequality? The rich getting richer. What they say, the rich get richer and the broke getting broker. For me personally, I feel like the rich run everything, obviously. The top dogs. It's kind of like John Wick is the top dogs, right? Mm-hmm. The middle and the lower, they try to, look like they the top dogs. But in reality, we not the top dogs. We just trying to look the part. I ain't gonna say we, because I'm
How you think they trying to look the part? What they doing to look the part?
I just think, you feel me, a billionaire got a certain look, like Elon Musk, right? Or not even gonna say Elon Musk, just say a billionaire period.
No, I'm saying speak on the broke motherfucker. Like why you think like what they doing?
What they
to
doing?
Look the part, or not the broke motherfucker, just the motherfucker who ain't.
The broke
yeah, because that's disrespectful.
That's me.
We one of the motherfuckers.
Yeah, with the broke motherfucker. What do
us?
It's lifestyle, man. We trying to lifestyle, man. Like I said, they flying private jets. They living in 5-star hotels or eating 5-star meals, and we being bottom. We trying to do the same lifestyle without their money. You feel me? So I feel like a lot of stuff is just we trying to wear the same clothes these billionaires wearing.
Billionaires don't wear that shit.
They ain't wearing
man, yeah, that's where y'all got the misconception.
No,
they
sometimes they do.
No.
They might got a watch on that's $1 million watch,
Man,
but they get that watch holds value.
That's what I'm saying though. And then
Chrome Heart pants don't hold no value.
we in Chrome Heart. The nigga who make Chrome Heart probably ain't wearing Chrome Heart pants.
Yeah, but he's still wearing. He might wear some sweatpants, but it's probably still $500 sweatpants.
Yeah, because that's at the time. I'm saying even like him coming up broke and shit like that. Like man, what the average white person? What you see him wearing?
I mean,
New Balance.
Yeah.
What's them jeans at Walmart? Jordanians.
Yeah. And I feel like they smart. The upper class people, they smart. So they might buy some New Balances, but I feel like they also will buy. They probably got more stock investments into that brand.
And they not as smart as us. Cause I swear, bro, it ain't no people around more smarter than black people, bro. Black people, just minorities or anybody who's just facing the bottom, like to keep the lights on and the shit motherfuckers do. You be like, damn, bro. If like all of us got people that we look at, we be like, man, bro, nigga put this shit to some real shit. That nigga be motherfucking unstoppable. Like you said, though, it just be like, man, we be caught up in that social media. Like, man, all right, cool. Instead of me putting this $1,000 in stocks and bonds and motherfucking life insurance policies and all this shit that motherfucker can't see, is like, man, all right, I'm gonna buy these $1,000 shoes.
We want fast, and I feel like we want everything fast. You know?
Like we so selfish. It's like, man, all right, we don't be that motherfucking generation that break the cycle. Like, man, I'm gonna put $1 million insurance policy on me. I might not see the M, but the next generation gonna see it, and that's gonna kill everything. That's gonna
like it's just the craziest thing to me that people don't realize. Like, you can literally guarantee that your kids will be millionaires.
Yeah, facts.
Like if you ever just really sat and thought about that, like no matter what, if I just pay this shit every month, I can literally guarantee that at some point my kids or grandkids or both will be millionaires. Do you know how that could change the stature of your family forever? But people literally don't do that shit, and there's a lot of people that post about it on Facebook and shit, but people ain't really doing it.
But that's it.
Or they do that shit for 6 months and then they stop.
You worked in that field too, so it's like, why do you think like you think it's like people like they can't afford it? What's the problem that you feel me? I feel like you got the most experience with it.
It's not that you can't afford it. It just ain't like bro said, it's not the trendy thing to do. It's not the fun thing to do. It's not the fun thing to like give your money up every month for some shit that you can't see. Cause you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't. I don't care what nobody say. You can't say that it costs too much. You can go get a term life insurance policy for $15 a month. Right. That can be $500,000. And we spend that on age and health. Fast food. You know what I'm saying? Daily. That shit is simple, bro.
And then imagine, bro, like people don't understand the compound effect of like a life insurance policy. So say I got a $500,000 crib or a $250,000 crib, and I get life insurance policy, and it pay the crib off, and it pay the cars off, and it pay, and then my kids got some extra. So not only is they debt free and they got $1 million,
they got property.
They got property now. That's where the gap is at. It ain't that like black people would just ain't got this, ain't got that. It's just like we don't own nothing, bro. We don't own assets to go to the bank. Like, bro, you can go to the bank right now with a 700 credit score, and they still might laugh you up out of there. Yeah, we'll probably give you $5,000-$10,000. That's cool. We'll give you a nice car loan because we know if anything happened on that. But it's like
you pull out that whole life insurance policy.
Yeah, it's like if I need $300, I'm trying to buy this business. All right, you got what's your tax return say? All right, my tax returns, I made $40,000 a month, but I carried 4 dependents, so I really ain't make $40,000 all year. And I was like, all right, cool. Can we go? What assets do you got? Oh shit, I ain't got none. Yeah. Well, little Timmy over here, great granddaddy, left them 250 acres. Yeah. All right, that's a couple mil right there. Hey, I'll put up the 200 acres if you give me a $2 million life insurance. I mean, you give me a $2 million loan.
So that's easy.
Now I'm finna go buy another business, a $2 million business that's making bread. Now I'm making $200,000 a year. Profit, $300,000 a year profit. Now I'm really turned. Now I got a $2 million business making $300,000. Who ain't gonna ever loan me something?
And I feel like, bro, a lot of that stuff. I feel like we learned growing up. We learned obviously sports. You know, a lot of sports stuff. We know everything about football, basketball. I feel like the other races, the races that's on top, is leading. I feel like they did the opposite. They jumped into business early. 12 years old, they was getting taught this stuff. And now we learning late. We learning by ourselves. You know, nobody.
You know but not to cut you off. But what I realized, bro, from being in that field is, like, it's kind of a misconception. It's like they not sitting at the dinner table talking to their kids about that shit, bro. They just do it. Yeah. Then when like, just for instance, say if your parent did it, right, and then you got the shit passed down to you in your 20s or 30s or whenever it happened. You just, in your mind, you just gonna do it for your generation. Yeah. It's not like I've been around top guys in that field and their kids and shit, bro, they not sitting around when their kids is 5 and 10 years old and talking to them about that shit.
Yeah.
It just comes to them doing it and then them saying, oh shit, well, I'm already this ahead in life at 25 years old because my mom and dad or my grandparents did this and this. So I'm just going to automatically do that for my kids. They might not even still understand the full range of the effects to the shit. But it's just that those generations are passing that shit down. So it's like it's almost like an unspoken rule in the family.
Yeah.
You better leave your kids something. You better, you know what I'm saying? But we in the black generation, we have the reverse of it. It's we trying to get to a next point so we can turn back around and help our parents and grandparents and shit out. So it's the backwards effect of it. And then it's just like
I feel like, not to cut you off, but I feel like it's like what you going with. I feel like they got access to capital too, though. You know what I'm saying as well, because
but they got the capital
Yeah,
from the generation.
that's what I'm saying though. Compared to black people, we usually don't. You know what I'm saying? You usually don't have no extra capital. You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't want to pass it down. Because why the fuck I'm gonna do that? I had to work all my life. They gonna work too.
And not even that. It's just like our money is so mismanaged. It's like, bro, a bank is a bank. Like I said, but it's got to be, like we said on last episode, it's got to be a mutual benefit. Like, you got to be, just like you got to audit the bank, bro. The bank's going to audit you. Like, if a lot of us open up bank accounts wrong, or it's like not wrong, but it's like we don't take full advantage. Like, man, if I go open up a bank account, how much you taking? If it costs you $25 to go open up a bank account, what you taking?
Me?
Oh,
You taking $25.
You taking that $25?
$25.
But why not? All right, man. Tax season. Every black folk, we love tax season. It might be 4 or 5 people that you know. Hey, man, we getting $5,000 a piece. That's 20 bands. All right, man. Let's start an LLC. Cool. We got an LLC. Hey, man. Let's collab this money together. Now you got family. Hey, man. We got 20 grand. Let's go sit down with this banking relationship manager. Pull our funds together. Everybody get a percentage of the business. Man, bro, we gonna look so much better going in there with $20,000, and you might got a couple people 680, 700 credit scores. Granny might got it. You know, the older generation, they hide their credit score like it's going to the grave with them.
That's funny. I'm gonna stop you one time. Black people, if you know, I swear to God, they do not. They be so stingy with their credit, fool.
For what? Like,
they be so, a black person, if you know you got an auntie, a granny, a mom, you got someone in your family that probably got a perfect credit score, and they won't even put you as an authorized user.
That's ridiculous.
On the credit card.
It's ridiculous.
And it's a thing, bro, and it's a stigma to where it's like, I had to do this and go through this in my life. People feel as if their kids and grandkids have to go through that same stuff.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying, you know, spoon feed them, you know what I'm saying, do everything for them. Of course, there's certain life lessons that, you know, everybody wants their kids to know.
Right.
But the other simple shit, like just because if you came up in the fucked up times and grew up in the projects and shit like that, nobody in their right mind want their kids to have to go through that same shit.
Exactly. And that's where you see the difference between the super rich and the poor. Like, I had to get my credit together, so nah, I'm not gonna help you. You gotta go out here. But then you see like the LeBrons and these NBA owners who putting their sons as general managers, and LeBron forcing his son to get an NBA job. Now he making $7 million a year, beginning, and he gonna be straight for the rest of his life. Now it's like, I was going back to the last point. It's like, man, why don't y'all all pull together as a family? Hey, man, we finna do this. We finna go put this bread in there. Let that bread season. We ain't buying no J's this year. We ain't buying this. We ain't buying that. We gonna take $1,000 or so. What's a life insurance premium? Might be $1,200, $1,500 for the year. Yeah. That's $1 million policy. All right, cool. We got that and said now we got 19 more million. All right, let it season. Let it sit. Now it'll sat there for 3 months. Now we finna go back to the bank. Hey, man, we've been dealing with y'all for the longest. We put money here. We good customers. We got good credit. Now, hey,
what can you do for us?
We did something for y'all. We did put the money here. Now, what can you do for us? Like bro said, all right, cool. The bank might say, all right, cool. This person got a 700 credit score. They the grantor. All right, we'll give y'all 50,000. All right, now that's 50,000. Make it. Don't go out here and buy the Louis bags.
Yeah, you know.
Go to Biz by Sale or any one of these sites that selling laundromats, car washes, or things like that. That businesses, these old people, they leaving out, man. Now it's time to, hey, man, I don't want to be in business no more. Buy their business. It's making $120,000 a year. Now y'all got an asset. Y'all good now.
But the thing is, like we were talking about the other day, like what you said, you was like investing in the boring stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People don't want to do the boring shit. Where the boring shit is where the money is. You know what I'm saying? But going back to what we just talked when we started the show, all talking about content creation. We in a world of content creation where everything got to look exciting, everything got to look fun. You got to make everything look like a party. The shit that we talking about right now ain't really the most fun shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and say it'll be fun to go ahead and just take $1,000 and throw it into a life insurance policy, pay it off for the year. That ain't fun to do. But in the long term, like bro, I just said, you can literally guarantee that your child is a millionaire at some point in life. And that's a guarantee. You can guarantee that. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Like you
But
said,
bro, a good way to put it, I done sold a lot of shit in my life. Motherfucking life insurance is the hardest thing I ever sold.
that is the hardest thing to get somebody to buy. That's
The hardest thing.
And it's sick, bro.
And I'm talking about the smallest policies to the biggest policies. It's the hardest thing to sell. It just don't wrap around people's minds.
And I feel like when it comes to even that type of stuff, bro, just invest in period, bro. Because you go in terms of people, buying crypto, you know what I'm saying, investing into stocks and stuff like that. I feel like when you say, put this money up for, this or do that, they think it's too much. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't doing it. Well, since they can't make a 50% or double their money up today, they don't want it. Coming from where we come from, it's always about, damn, I want to make money today. It's kind of survivors in survival mode. It's that type of mentality. So niggas don't thinking, like, we're not thinking, I ain't gonna say we not, but people not thinking for the future. They thinking for today. And that, I feel like that's what, keep people in the little rat race.
And what make it so crazy is, like, you be having people, like, hit me up, or like, man, bro, you heard about this crypto wave and all that? I be like, nah. Like, I done heard a little bit, but, like, you would rather try to catch a wave that's brand new, that ain't got no data, no backing, no none of that. But like you said, like, we keep going back to life insurance because that's just like the oldest thing that's been around. Yeah. But like life insurance policy, for however long they've been recorded, they can go back to the 1900s, can show you that life insurance policy's been producing the 8% return for forever long. Like, bro, that's a guaranteed, or not guaranteed because ain't nothing guaranteed, but that's backed by hundreds of years of data that you at least get 8%, 6 to 8%.
Yeah, unless they cancel on you.
And that's not even like.
They don't have.
Now I'm saying,
a lot of things
but it's 6 to 8% is your return on investment. So man, so you telling me, and then that's compounding interest. So it's like, that's rolling on top of each other. So you would rather go out here and hawk to a coin. This motherfucker just released last week. We don't even know her. We don't even know why she famous.
The Cooking with Kaya coin.
The Cooking with Kaya coin. Breeding platinum fluffy Frenchies. We only seen 2 in life.
That's a unicorn.
That you'd had 9 puppies and 8 of them died. Now you got 1 and you just spent $20,000, $25,000. And you got 1 dog.
Hey, man.
My whole thing about the crypto thing is just like, the reason I ain't never dive head first into it is like, I ain't putting my money nowhere where I can't, if something go wrong, I can't holler at nobody.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like if motherfucker hack into my bank account right now, it's somebody up there that I can go holler at, like, hey man, this ain't right. What's going on?
Hey, but it is for crypto, it is like you feel me? Say if I buy Bitcoin, just say I bought it at 50K, right? And just say I could set the limit for, hey, if this mother drop under 45K, sell my shares, you know what I'm saying, before it dip any. You know,
if you get locked out of your account.
That's a stop loss.
Yeah.
You can put a stop loss on it.
If you get locked out your account, you can
get locked out your account.
Okay, I see what you said.
Who want to put $50,000
yeah.
today?
Yeah, nobody.
It can lose 50. You can put $50,000 in at 9 in the morning.
And lose
it can lose $5,000
overnight
by lunch.
Yeah.
Or what if you make 50 off your 50, but what if you get locked out to account?
I ain't gonna lie.
Whoever owned this shit, because we still don't know who the fuck it is. What if he just say, you know what, fuck all you motherfuckers. Just shut the whole shit down.
I would be sick.
Then what?
Because I ain't gonna lie.
Because you know it is people.
Yeah,
it is
y'all
proven
stay-
that lost state. It is the one guy. I forget his name. He actually just got his shit back. They said he had one more attempt.
He got it.
And he got.
I remember you said we talked about that before.
But just the even possibility of that.
That's
I'm
insanity.
Cool. And I'm bad with passwords.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Just think about it, fool. They say it was a Bitcoin festival was $1. We was at 2014. It was $1.
And don't get me wrong.
Y'all was in high school. Think about how stuff you bought for $1 at lunch. That juice you bought at lunch, the candy you bought at them gushes.
You missed that wave. Let it go. Don't try to catch it. It's gone. It's out of here.
Like the PPP. It's
out of here.
Bring that back.
Don't. If you see something and everybody is woo, it went from $1 to 100,000. You missed that wave. Don't just get that out your mouth.
And it's gonna happen again or something.
Do you think eventually crypto will replace, cash? Because I feel like that's what the crypto investors, I feel like that's what they think. Like, crypto is gonna overtake cash. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a cash type of person. Obviously,
they still try to new fads coming and they just try to make things seem like it's gonna take over the world. But it's a lot of world out there. They put it that way. It's a lot of places that don't even use debit cards the way we use debit cards still. Like it's a lot of catching up to. Like people be thinking and like this new tomorrow is like 2 years away, bro. We probably 100 years away from a lot of shit.
Thinking like, bro, do you know who over the American dollar or who over the bread anyway? So you think they gonna let motherfuckers come in, take this new currency and replace their current currency? Do you know we bombing the shit out of motherfuckers right now for anything? The only way this gonna be the new currency is if they can regulate, profit, and make it the new currency. They not finna just let. We don't even know who the owner is.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that gotta be revealed and technical. I don't know.
Better stop playing with these motherfuckers.
It's my people there for sure.
Hey, you think they finna leave they billions and trillions? And we been making millions on millions and billions on billions, trillions. We've been running shit, and we think we finna let a new motherfucker come in here? Oh nah.
Cause I feel like, man,
it's gonna be a lot more people that die. Yeah. Rest in peace to the healthcare man. I forget his name, but that shit wasn't about nothing.
Hey, who was it? Cash App or the Chum dude?
Got him on the Cash App. Got him on
come on now.
Hey, Cash App, man, y'all hold my money too, man.
Hey, man, you better.
I'm saying I don't send nobody every.
USA might have.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? Cash App. Ain't nobody you can talk to.
There ain't nobody.
See what I'm saying? They ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, man. Cash App, they holding me right now. Cash App,
protect the Zelle dude at all costs, cause that's too free. We need Zelle. Protect them at all costs.
He said, "Don't do nothing." But yeah, man, Cash App, bro. We gotta talk. Y'all need to get somebody on the foot. They can call you. They can answer their phone. Cause right now I'm dealing with something, and I need my money. It's mine. Not even.
But you tell me to put 50,000 and some shit I can't call.
Hey, but look though, Cash App. People be filing their taxes on Cash App and stuff.
Yeah, keep on playing.
They do everything on Cash App.
Keep on playing.
That's crazy, man.
You get your federal tax return post under that Cash App card, now they done locked it.
They locked it.
They did a sweep. Man. Alright, man. That's
We just gotta do better.
Hey, I'm talking like right now too, man. It's a bunch of we spoke on the wealth gap, but it is a lot of new black millionaires coming to the light. Especially athletes. Specifically with these young athletes, NILs and all those things. You get paid off. If you don't know what NIL is, name, image, likeness. So players getting paid, and not just the schools or the conferences. You feel me? So a lot of top players, they getting that paper, man. How y'all feel about it?
Shit, I love it. I like it. Like we've been saying, we went to college and played sports. Like that shit have been lovely. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. You know what I'm saying, for the new athletes up and coming. I feel like it's a great thing. The only thing that I say is, man, just get with somebody you trust, whether they in your family or whatever. That way you can manage that shit, because the thing about the NIL is a lot of the top guys are getting, like I said, I'm talking about they getting real M's. Like people think this shit's, like I know some people like, they touching M's for real. The thing about it is though, some of them guys still might not make it to the pros.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why you got this chance to make this great amount of money, you know what I'm saying? Do some things that, could positively impact you down in the future. Just not to say whether you're going to make the league or not, but it'll just give you a jump start on It could be a business you want to do, or you might want to get into real estate or whatever it might be. Just make sure you got the right people around you. The reason that I'm saying the right people is because it's going to be a lot of people out here, and I'm sure it already is, out here taking advantage of these young kids. You know, they coming into a bunch of money they ain't never seen before, you know, and now people was quote unquote agents and financial advisors and all this kind of shit, man. And we just seen it, you know, with the professional athletes always coming out with the stories about this person took $20 million from me, or they was supposed to be paying my taxes and they didn't. They were sending their money to an account instead, and just you know, it's a million different examples, you know. So it's gonna be a lot of that. Especially, it's easy to take advantage of a younger person.
18-year-old.
18-year-old that don't know nothing, just coming in, and they in college. You gotta think, you still in college too, so it's like, okay, damn, I'm getting all this money, but you ain't really thinking about that shit like that. And then you thinking you still naive to a lot of shit, so you thinking, oh, such and such won't do me like that.
Yeah.
Man, they will do you like that. People do you like that.
They see, like you said, they see them dollar amounts.
They see them dollars, man. They don't give a fuck about their kids.
I'll give you $1 million now, and you pay me X amount back when you make it to the league or whatever.
But then what happens if I don't make it? Is that null and void, or I still owe you that million?
You're in a 360 deal. It's basically basketball 360 deals. That's what I look at it. But like you said, if you leverage it right, do it right. Because we didn't heard athletes that have invested, you know, into different stuff. Like the little dude from North Carolina.
Yeah, Baycott.
Yeah, they say he done got some, you know, hotels and stuff. I see even like, bro, Ann Therese, I done heard she done got, you know, multiple businesses and stuff going.
Yeah, but them the top dogs. Them the 1%. I want, like, I'm so tired of seeing them cute ass little chains and shit motherfuckers be wearing and shit.
They said they bought
oh man,
$50,000 chain.
Oh man, I'm
it's
so
going
tired
down in there, man.
Them cute ass chains, boy. Motherfuckers stay with everybody got a chain. God damn.
I swear to.
Get an ass. We always talk about like when you come into your first bag, you gonna blow it on something. Just all I ask, just put some up, please. Just put some up. You gonna blow. If you get 500,000, I ain't finna even tell you that you can't go spend 25K on some jewelry just because I know that's where we come from.
Yeah,
like you gon' buy something stupid,
just equal
but
it
just
out.
Don't blow the whole bag.
If you spend $50,000 on liabilities, spend $50,000 on assets. That's it.
Just equal it out.
Just make it make sense.
Just don't blow the whole bag. That's all I say.
Because I'll be telling myself, like, bro, imagine if you, like, going back to the boring shit. Imagine if you put 200,000 in the life insurance policy that's making 8%, or just that big ass number, like $1 million in the life insurance policy that's paying you 8% a year. Well, that go your living right there. If you live a modest life, I mean, bro, you good.
But I'm glad you mentioned the percentages. I think that's the thing that kind of trick people too, especially with understanding money and the compounding of money. Is we get in that mind state of we thinking if I pay $100 for something, if I'm trying to use it as a way to make money, if I pay $100 for it, I gotta make $200.
Yeah.
But that's really not the monopoly of money, bro. You don't always make double your money and stuff like that. Real, actual, true businesses like $1 million, $1 billion businesses, they might make 10, 20% off of that dollar, off of that $100, whatever the dollar amount is, but they are not making double of that. So you might say, okay, well, damn, we sell merch. So you might say, damn, they selling that jacket for $300. You feel what I'm saying? But we could take the same jacket and say it might have costed us $200 to make it. Yeah. And we sold it for $300. That's not doubling your money. You know what I'm saying? But the good compounding of business is if you can sell enough of it, you can still make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? It's companies out here, bro, probably only they might be selling a $100 product. They might only be profiting $30 to $40 off that product, but they just sold $1 million of that product. So they mastered it. And that's what I want people, especially entrepreneurs, and you know what I'm saying, our people to understand is the monopoly of money is not always making double. And that's how we fuck ourselves all the time, is just trying to make a smash hit on some money every time. I got this $100, man. I'm trying to double this shit up. You know, but really in good business terms, for real, if you can make $20, $30 off $100 and you can keep doing that, you actually making good money because you made your money back and some.
Because then they don't even like. We go back to like the gap or the wedge between motherfuckers and business. Like, bro, if you consistently make 10, 20, 30% a year on a business, bro, like your business becomes so much more valuable that like people just don't know, bro. Like, it's so many products out here nowadays that if you can do that and consistently show you can do that, bro, it's money out here for you.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna take a shot. Somebody's gonna give you a bag. Hey, you've been making $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 a year consistently. Oh yeah, let's see if we give you $100,000. What you'll do then? And that's just like people just look at like credit scores and stuff like that. Like, man, bro, it's so many different. It's revenue based assets out here. It's invoice based. If you're a clothing brand and you got consistent invoices or money coming in, bro, it's so easy now with like Stripes and in I don't know the other processes and stuff like Shopify and all
They'll
that.
give you a bag.
They'll give you a bag.
Yeah, they got that shit there. They'll give you a bag.
But like people just so like that ain't. Oh, I don't want to have to sell consistently for a year or two, and I want the bag right now.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do it. I did a whole month and I ain't make no bread.
Like you said, man, I just think it's ultimately, bro. People see that money, 100,000, 500,000, they looking like, man, I'm good forever. I'm straight. I watched the TikTok, and bro asked him. He said, how much money would it take for you to, live comfortably off of, for you to be straight? Everybody was saying different numbers, right? They was 1 million or 10 million, 100 million. He was like, just give me 25 million in assets. He was like, and I'd be good. He was like, I could owe 30 million on it, but just as long as it's generating me 25 million in assets, I'm cool.
And he wasn't even speaking on what the assets produce.
Yeah.
He just said, give me $25 million assets.
Yeah, he ain't saying what. Right.
He didn't say what the assets produce and none of that because people know. But the assets is the bag. As long as I got $25 million in assets, I can double that.
Yeah.
I can get $1 million per asset. Or I can get $2 million per asset.
Or I can sell a percentage of it and keep.
You know
what I mean?
I can sell 50% of these assets when you see like the NBA teams and stuff like that. I gotta give up something. That's what's like a lot of people was like, man, I built this business. I'd rather make nothing before 100% of nothing before I sell any bit of it. I don't want to get this white man 20% of my business or 50% of my business, but bro, that's just
by mine. I think and people that have different takes on this, but my take is, for me in general, I say businesses and I think are made to be sold.
That's it.
Like they are made to be built up and be sold. Like listen, I sell your business if it can make sense.
Yeah, if it comes down to it.
Because at the end of the day, it's the same concept. Like, bro, if I can make a $1 million, $10 million business, I can sell it and take $10 million. Now I'm gonna go make $100 million business. It's the same. I don't care if you're selling T-shirts, hats, dogs, fat food, anything, bro. It's the same thing, bro. Find your niche and put the same formula down, bro.
Just getting a bigger ball game. You sell a company now, you might get to,
Now I got a different market. I got a different marketing
form.
NBA,
you know what I'm saying? Team, like I feel like it's the same thing, different scale, man.
People just look at it as like you getting taken advantage of. Like, oh, you sold it, you sold out. That's the word we like to use. Oh, you sold out. Somebody asked me that before, like when it was probably like a year or two ago with the lemonade. They was like, man, if you got your shit through all the national stores and stuff like that, and then I don't remember what company it said, but like say Coca-Cola or something like that. Want to buy it from you, gonna keep it or you gonna sell it, man? You shouldn't sell it, man. You should just keep it. I said, man, I'll sell that shit. Yeah. Them people told me that they had 20, 30, 40, 50 million, whatever the number is. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna just sell for anything.
Yeah.
I got some sense, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to definitely sit down at the table and the number's gonna have to be numbering. But if that numbering, goddamn it, it's yours.
It's yours.
Yeah, you can go name it whatever the hell you want
also
to.
Say, I don't care if y'all stop selling on lemonade.
Yeah, I don't give a damn because I go figure something else out.
You pay me off, I'm cool. I can take my money, like you said. I ain't already got something in my mind to get into something else.
Yeah, so they kind of, and they was kind of looking at me, so I was like, damn, because people think that when we preach generational wealth, that means you have to hold on to everything.
Yeah.
No, that's not what that means. That just means you have to make everything work simultaneously to make sense. You see what I'm saying? So it don't mean that we got to hold on to this business for 100 years. Now, if it makes sense for us to do that, if we got all the operations and shit down to where we don't really need nothing else, that makes sense. But if it's a situation where, man, listen, we working our ass off doing this shit. Let's go ahead and get this 100 million and go do something less strenuous. Then that makes sense. So it's like generational wealth can be brought upon through many different things. It don't mean you have to hold on to everything. it's not made to ball hog everything. You know what I mean? So like a lot of times people just want to build up a business and run it for 100 years. I don't want to run shit for 100 years. I'm ready to sell this shit.
Then you gotta know your family too. Like, hey,
I ain't fuck it up anyway.
I ain't even got the time down to who we even gonna push it for or go to the next level. Like, my kids might want to be doctors, nurses, and lawyers. They don't want to do nothing with the family business. So hey, man, let me sell this. Get him a nice little head start in life. I'm gonna take my little retirement funds, and we all good.
You see how they be on Shark Tank. Even the billionaires, who they be investing until they hear, let me get a stake in this company. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to stake a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you this advance, and in return, I want 20% of what you make. So if it blow, you know what I'm saying? Or if it make more, just give me my paper back. At the same time, I still got my time, which is important. I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta make a shirt. I'm just give you my little, like I said, I'm a bank. I'm your bank. I'm a personal bank. And like I say, bro, I feel like that's what we don't understand about money for sure. We always want to just double up, which is the hood mentality. I feel like just double up. Like I said, that come from the streets of how we was probably the environment.
Quick money.
Yeah, fast money. That's it. It's fast money. But
And if you can double up,
yeah, do it.
by all means. But I just want people to realize that most businesses, whether they, because like a lot of times they're gonna show you their numbers. They're gonna show you, hey, we made this much. You know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna show you what the shit costs and you know the operating expenses behind shit. But most businesses really only profit at 20-30%.
And I'm telling you, hey, man, we've been in this business for 65 years or 30 years. Ain't nobody consistently, steadily, unless you the Starbucks. Even Starbucks and all them took probably 10, 15 years. McDonald's took however long McDonald's took it. But man, it's a slow grind to you. It's all right, getting your formula down. You got to hit the bottom to know where the bottom is. All right, how to get up out the bottom. So, man, just enjoy the slow grind. Don't be, all right, you might hit the flow and you might, I'm done.
Yeah.
Not knowing, hey, man, your bounce back was gonna be something crazy.
And out there, me and Bo was talking about this on the phone. I was like I said, to come up on how you was raised. We raised up on playing sports. We used to just, hey, win, win, win. If you winning, if you losing, you know what I'm saying, you done. But in business world, it's like, bro, you gonna take hella losses. You gonna take a loss. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get a W. You gonna lose 15, 20 more times, get another W. You know what I'm saying? But think about if you take that first loss and you be like, man, I'm done. Or that second loss, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just quit. They don't even try to fight and keep going, you know? So even with YouTube, you can post 100 videos and 100 of them might flop. But the 101st one might be the one that hit 1 million views. So it's just like the way you mentally set, it's like, yeah, this shit made for you to lose. Because if you can pursue and persevere through that, you're going to reach that point you want to reach. I don't care who you is, you put the reps in, you're going to get there. But I got to ask y'all, you got 24 hours, right, a day with anybody or a group of people that you can just learn from and just spend a day with. Like I say, it can be a group, it can be an organization, it can be just a person. Who would you want to spend 24 hours with and learn game from, you know what I'm saying, hang out with, and just see? Because that's, you know what I'm saying, question. For me, I go first. Like bro said it earlier, I'm going with Pharrell. Pharrell, to me, not his lifestyle, but everything he do, I feel like bro doing, he got his hands in so much different stuff. And me personally, I love Pharrell. I low key, music wise, fashion taste, everything. And I feel like I can learn so much from Pharrell, just, you know, being around him, seeing how he operate, not only his brand, but how he partnered up with Louis Vuitton and how he pushing their brand. And still, you know, both of them still existing together and not just abandoning his own, you know what I'm saying? And everything, like from, I watch so many documentaries on YouTube with Pharrell, dog, so that would be my person I would want to follow around. My second would probably be Kanye. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably going, there's a lot of y'all not gonna feel that, but Kanye probably be my second. But, you know what I'm saying? If you can think of anybody.
A group of people or just one person?
It could be a person, a group.
I ain't even gonna think it. My group would be like LeBron, Mav, and Rich.
Yeah, that's what I was
I knew somebody would go there.
Because it's like, y'all know what y'all been where motherfuckers been at.
Yeah.
So y'all can give a motherfucker a roadmap from point zero to where y'all at now. So it's like, man, what mind shift did y'all had to hit, or how did y'all get into this lane? And how y'all, cause you know they hands in so much shit. It's like, who did y'all have to hire to get here, or what did y'all have to pay to get this knowledge? Or just I feel like that'll be a good, like from black inner city kid to athlete to not as super mobile. It's like, all right, that's us.
Yeah, literally.
So it's like, all right, who better can you go rap with than them? Even not on some basketball shit, but some the business.
Like I said, ain't nothing. They really don't got their hands in for real. They everywhere, from movies to athletes to
Sporting agencies,
content to films. Literally, yeah, they got it all, bro, for sure.
I say my two was definitely Rich Paul one, just because I really looked into his story, especially after we met him.
Shout
I
out.
already was shout out to Rich Paul,
man. That's our guy.
I already was, obviously tapped in. Obviously, LeBron, my favorite player, so just tapped into that whole movement. But I really sat down and did my research on him and then where he came from and seeing how he came to be what he is now. It's an unknown story, and it's a lot to say. So
He really from St. Louis though.
Yeah, he got tied to St. Louis. I don't think he necessarily grew up in St. Louis.
Did we ask him that when we met him? I think that was the icebreaker. Like Rich, I think I said, Rich Paul.
Yeah, I think you did mention it.
What's up, dog? Yeah, we from the same city. I think I said,
you mentioned it or something like that. Yeah, so he definitely got tied to St. Louis. I don't know how long he lived there, nothing like that, but he got tied. But just seeing where he came from and what he was doing at first, and then what he doing now, like you said, he been through everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And some of it he speak in depth on, and some of it he don't. But if you do your research on him, you'll know.
Cold.
And then my other one would be, which y'all may or may not know who it is, Lou Graham, the big shifter.
I ain't here.
You know who Lou Graham is?
I ain't here.
So
I ain't here.
I mean, he with the music and he into the cannabis industry and stuff like that. But Lou Graham is somebody, man, that he got his hand in a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? And he called himself the big shifter because it's he really the key behind a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You know what I mean? But he didn't got down to the he a marketing genius. You feel what I'm saying?
He black.
He black. Look him up on Instagram.
Man, I don't know him.
Man, watch. Once you follow him, you're gonna be looking at this shit all the time. That man, pure motivation. I feel like he got a lot of game that anybody could use, but I know I definitely can use. And that's somebody that I pay attention to. And he don't get a lot of I feel like a lot of hustlers know about him.
Yeah.
He don't really get the ultimate, top of the line fame.
Mm-hmm.
But he got his hand in a lot of shit, and he got a lot of. We talk about assets. Got a lot of assets and ownership in a lot of shit.
Is that the guy? I don't know. That was talking about building a black bank. Is that him? Oh my!
You probably
talking
about Killer Mike.
I don't Killer Mike. This
No,
another
you
dude.
talking
He
about,
say he trying to get money for black businesses.
No, he owned the most single family homes in
This Lou Graham.
Oh,
minority wise.
no, bro. Yeah, this dude I'm talking about.
And see, the thing about it is, if you go to his page, what people gonna see is you gonna like he popping his shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he got his shit together, but he popping his shit. So you just gonna think, oh, rapper, or you know what I'm saying? Just what meets the eye. But if you really just dive into what he got going on behind the scenes, real deal hustler, man, real deal. And he on some real generational wealth shit. He might show you $1 million cash, but it's he got some shit going on.
Yeah, but that's what catch your eye though. People smart, bro. That's what catch your eye. You know what I'm saying? And obviously,
you talking about John Hope Bryant. That's
on me. But he's just smart though, cause you probably looking at his showboating, but he really he know how to get your attention. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I show you $1 million, it's gonna get your attention, and then you gonna listen to the message. You know what I'm saying? Now you become, like you say, you see my story and whatnot. But now we're gonna end it with any free game, man. Y'all got any free game for our good viewers that's been watching this whole, you know what I'm saying, podcast? Any free game to leave with today?
Any free game? Hey man, just be that person for your family tree and all that. Hey, I know Lil Ray, Lil Pookie and them gotta get a pair of mics a month. But hey, 2-3 pair of mics a month. But just one pair of them little mics, hey man, just Lil Poo Poo about 2. Get Lil Poo Poo a little life insurance policy, something that when he turned 18, he could pull some bread out if he don't want to go to school, or even if he do want to go to school. When he get older, he want to start his own little company. Now he got this money that his mama been putting up him consistently, or moms unfortunately might pass away now, or dad, now y'all done broke the cycle of, all right, man, we ain't got no assets or no insurance or none of this, just anything. Instead of buying these bags or whatever, or blowing the tax return on the whip or something, or new furniture every year, man, just looking to, all right, man, let's partner together, collab together, let's get an asset or something, man. Let's do something different this year.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I hate that, man.
What?
Every time people get their taxes, they buy
Get new
couch, bro. That's I hate that.
new TVs.
Why?
It's funny though because
What was
it's like,
wrong with your couch at first?
it don't nothing be wrong. It just, but the thing about it is people will look at it like people that don't know us that might see this because obviously we know this. People gonna be thinking like, man, they steady harping on that shit. They steady harping on shit. What people don't realize is like, we ain't saying don't do nice shit. Don't buy like, we buy cars, we buy all the shit that we talking about, but it's just finding that balance of it.
And
you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing too much of nothing.
Yeah, and we ain't talking about y'all. We talking to our people for
we
real,
talk-
for real.
Yeah.
So this is a message for our people. It's like, hey man, let's not go out here and buy new cars and the whole family joins this year. Let's do something different. Like I said, let's get an asset up.
And if you don't got like, you know what I'm saying, you don't gotta have an idea that's gonna make you $1 million tomorrow. Like bro said, man, if you can't come up with nothing, get you, you know what I'm saying, put in the life insurance policy. And it's like you said, this is the simple stuff that, bro, you can look up and find answers to on any.
Well, I'm gonna say this first. Save your money first.
Yeah.
Don't be doing shit with no money left over. Yeah. So I'm gonna just say that too, because that's where the thing comes at though. A lot of people was moving paycheck to paycheck, check it, day to day. They don't know where their next dollar gonna come from or nothing from Monday to Tuesday.
Get your budget figured out and drew out. Get a budget drew out.
Then start from there. That's why I say, man, save your money, put your money up for rainy days. Like, especially, I know this kind of off topic, but I'm gonna say that to the niggas in the underworld, y'all, if y'all doing all this illegal shit, man, put you some money up, bro. I'm tired of seeing niggas go to jail and shit that guy ain't getting public.
Especially if you the crash out, man. If you the crash out and you got 4 kids, man, put a fucking life insurance policy.
Yeah,
on
if you
yourself.
know you got 15 niggas at your head, man, go and do your kids a service, man.
Please. Because we do not want to keep, man, no disrespect, none of that. But, man, when y'all motherfuckers get caught up or motherfuckers get hit up and now the family got to do these type of different events to get the money and all that shit, man, you know you weren't living right.
Y'all knew Lil Baby was shooting that niggas.
Man, even the family bogus, because y'all know, like, man, y'all mamas and shit, man, y'all know how y'all kids and these niggas living and shit like that. Even the women being bullshit, man. As a mom, man, you got to look yourself in the face and make the hard decision, like, hey, dad too, like, hey, man, my son out here living fucked up. He got a daughter, he got kids, or he got motherfucking responsibilities. Let me put this in place for him because he can't sit down and he don't understand. Let me put this in place for him so his kids will be straight. So if I do got a motherfucker put him in the ground, we ain't got to sell plates and do all this extra shit, man. We good. That's the least I can do as a parent. He out here, he ain't living right. Let me motherfucking make this decision for him. It's going to be a hard decision. Like, hey, man, I'm putting this shit on. I'm down there feel like you wishing death on a motherfucker. Like, but nah.
You preparing for the future.
I just say my advice, man, just be the change you want to see. Like if it's some shit going on, whether it be your life or it could be in your city, your area. Like if you feel like it's something that you could do about it, do that shit or try to form a group to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of times we sit back and wait on some shit to happen. But really the point of life is you gotta go up and do this shit, make this shit happen. And it might not work how you thought it was gonna work. But just like making action can create other things. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk all the time, like we got multiple different businesses. We don't know which one gonna pop.
Yeah.
But it's just like shit. Well, we was doing this shit the whole time. This was the shit we were supposed to be doing. But you'll never know if you just sit back and try to let shit happen.
And be comfortable.
So I just say, man, just whatever it is that you want, it's attainable. Especially in today's day and age where there's so much technology and shit. We talk about this shit all the time. There's so much technology and everything. But you gotta get up off of your ass. I think that's the main thing we always come back to. We see a lot of people that want a lot of shit, but they will not get off of their ass. They just think that this shit finna just happen.
Somebody gonna do it for them, but ain't nobody gonna do the work for you.
They want to sleep all day.
Unless you got $1 million, a crazy bag to give them, man.
Man, that's my free game to give, bro. My free game is what we talking about right now, bro. You gotta put your time in, which is all that we just said, accountability. Like you say, if you know you can't afford fast food every day, or weed every day, or to drink every day, just chill out. Save some of that money. Save that $50 you spending on drink every day. Or save that $200 you spend at the club, you know what I'm saying, and getting that booth. Take accountability. You gotta see yourself as the problem, you feel me? Stop saying if I had this, or if my peoples was rich. I don't want to hear nobody say if no more. I'm tired of ifs. If I did that, just take accountability. We all gotta take accountability for our actions. You gotta take accountability. That's the first thing I feel like before you can even do what you said or you said, you gotta look at yourself as damn. My money management off. I'm not putting enough time. I want to be an NBA player, but I'm only working out 6 hours, 10 hours a week. It's not enough time.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah. You just made me like spark some shit. Like I was watching some shit. Some NFL players was talking about, and I had my aspiration to get to the league and shit, and I was working my ass off, especially like in them high school times, like trying to get to college and shit. But I was working out more than people around me, but I still realized I still wasn't doing enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you could be doing a bunch of shit and think you doing enough, and then you can realize it's a motherfucker on the other side of the world, the other side of the country that was doing 10 times more than what you was doing. So it's just like that was an epiphany I had probably. That shit was like this week, probably 2-3 days ago. I'm like, damn, I was working my ass off, but then this person is like the same age as me, so we doing this shit at the same time, and I realized, goddamn, I was waking up at 4 in the morning back when I was in high school. Like niggas was really doing that shit.
Really living like that.
Look, you do 24 hours, you know what I'm saying, in a week, bro. This is 168 hours, bro. When I look back at the most hours I put in, like you said, coming up, I look back like, damn, bro, this motherfucker's probably already putting 100 hours out of 168. And that's why they, like you said, them players that I'm talking about in the NFL now, or in the NBA now, or like I said, the highest in what they do. You can't put in 8 hours a week and be like, damn.
But realistically, that's what niggas was like. You go, okay, say we practice 2 hours every day, so you automatically get that 8 to 10 hours. But then you might do a little workout, you know what I mean, before or after school, but you ain't even doing that every day.
Yeah.
So let's say nigga was doing 16 to 18 hours a week, you got another motherfucker that was doing 100.
With NBA dreams.
And then insanely talented on that. Or got the
already
guy,
already 40 inch vertical and shit.
Imagine if you put, like you said, we averaging 16 hours.
And motherfucker want to go to the league, you 5'11", playing a power forward.
But I think that's the main importance too, like just of being an adult. It ain't got nothing. It ain't got to be sports. It ain't got to be. It's just being able to have those conversations with yourself, being able to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself when you bullshit. Like that's one thing. Like people always like if somebody asks me what's a value that I like about myself, it'd be like I can like if I'm in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth, I can look myself in the face, man, you bullshit.
Yeah.
Like you ain't do this right or you could do this better. Like I know when I'm bullshitting, I know when I'm slacking, I know when it's things I need to do better. Yeah. No matter what it got to do with, like I'm able to tell myself that because that's the only way you can change for real. Like you stay giving yourself excuses and shit and like, oh my situation fucked up because of where I live.
Nah, nigga.
All the other type of shit. Like you ain't gonna never get no.
Motherfucker, you wake up at motherfucker two or damn bro, you get a little money and you blowing that shit or you ain't doing nothing different. You've been doing the same thing for 30 years. Or as long as you've been working, you've been doing the same shit. Because you don't want to do the boring shit or you don't want to do the hard shit. You don't want to take that tax refund and not spend it on nothing nice and, like you said, save it and put it away or do some boring shit. Nah, hell nah. You crazy as hell. You think you're going to get different results doing the same shit. Insanity.
Insanity.
That's the definition.
Literally, man. Hey, this wraps up another episode of the Retro Show, man. Listen, free game. That's what we giving y'all. Free game. It might go over some of y'all here. Some of y'all might just be here to hear about some gossip or some little rumors. No, this is not the podcast for gossip and rumors.
We might get y'all a little bullshit.
Yeah, some little, yeah.
Like
a little bit.
Like a little drama.
A little drama, you feel me? For sure. But ultimately, like bro say, man, you get a free game, you get good laughs.
Self-improvement.
Hey, self-improvement, you feel me? And guess what? You gonna get the info on the latest drops, you feel me? Shop retroworldgoods.com. And like I said, these good guys right here, we're gonna drop this one's been requested too. We're gonna drop a little side episode or not. We're gonna drop a little side thing for y'all too to get more game, because the fans, they love y'all. The retro world, they love y'all.
What they want to know?
They just want to, bro. I get so many questions of so much stuff. So y'all hear me telling them this now. I got y'all. I'm gonna be making them do little side quests and videos for y'all, to get that information that y'all really want, that direct stuff. So, hey, in the comments, drop them questions, what y'all want to know, what y'all want to hear about, or whatever, man.
All I want to return, goddamn. First of all, subscribe.
Yep.
So share this shit, subscribe, and if we being bro do that, we need them testimonials, because that's gonna show us whether you did the shit that we talking. We ain't finna, goddamn it, take this hours out of the shit we got to do and give y'all more content if y'all ain't gonna use it. I don't give a damn if he wants to see it or not. If y'all ain't using it, we ain't doing it.
They say, y'all heard it from themselves, man. You hear me? And we out this mother. That motherfucker supposed to do like that.